Okay, so this is part one of the procedure, and this part is simple and straightforward. We're going to take a resistor whose nominal value is 1,000 ohms, and we're going to look at the color code in the back of the manual for this experiment and look and see what that means. And then we're going to measure it directly using our digital multimeter. So we'll start with the color code. So if you go to the back of your write-up, you see you have that resistors typically have 3 or 4 digits. So the first digit tells you, or rather the first color tells you the first digit. The second color tells you the second digit. The third color tells you the multiplier, so it's going to be 10 to the something power. And then the fourth one, if there is one, is a measure of uncertainty in the measurements. So silver, I believe, is 5% and gold is 10%. So let's look at the resistor we're going to be using in this experiment. And I've got the light on it. So you see the first one on the left is brown. And the second band, which might not be so easy to see given the dark brown background, but the second band is black. So you have brown, black, the third is red, and the fourth is silver. So again, brown tells you the first digit, black tells you the second digit, red tells you the multiplier, and then silver tells you the range of uncertainty. So you would look then at this table, and so it's brown, black, red, and then either silver or gold. And like I said, I think silver is 5%, gold is 10%. So if you don't have a multimeter handy, or you it got mixed in with a bunch of different resistors and you want to make sure you've got the right one, you can use this color code to figure that out. And you can look up a color code online because this is universal as far as identifying the resistors. So you'll get your first 2 digits, so you get a 2-digit number, and then you're multiplying it by 10 to the something. And then you're going to get the uncertainty in that. And so that's the first part of what you're going to be doing. And then the second part is verifying that using the multimeter. Now the multimeter is going to be more precise. And so you set that up. We've set that up to the 2 kiloohm scale. It's supposed to be, oh, that's just what I needed. It's supposed to be 1,000 ohms. So 2 kiloohms should be sufficient. One word of warning is that if you're on a kiloohm scale, the ohm meter is going to give you a reading in kiloohms, not in ohms. So please keep that in mind when you're doing this experiment. And then all you do, and you want to make sure the resistor is out of a circuit when you do this, is you click one leg of the multimeter to one leg of the resistor and the other leg to the multimeter to the other leg of the resistor, and then you look at your measurement. And again, this reading is in kiloohms, so this is the more precise reading. So resistors, much like capacitors, have nominal values, and the actual value can differ from the nominal value by a few percent. You can see that this does. But this is your reading in kiloohms, and so you're going to record that reading, and you're going to use that in the rest of the experiment.